Let's see. Get on the boat, the boat. So, so how do I start this? Torn between, do I give my haters or do I ignore it? Phoenix is laughing at me. But I feel like they want my attention. I feel like it's a cry. We're begging Tiffany. They're like, Tiffany, please notice me. Please, I will write an AI song and I will use a bad angle picture of you that's doctored to make people see how ugly you are. Dude, you don't need to show people how ugly I am. They can see it, okay? But no, I got into a little bit of a tiff, if you will, with another YouTube person that is in kind of the same community as me, sorta, maybe kinda. I made a stream about it called Everything Zen. Everything Zen, I don't think so. Where I explain what happened in that situation. But I guess that angered Zen. So she sent her little boyfriend after me. Phoenix, I love you. I love you, Phoenix. Which I guess that means they want me to talk about them. I don't know. And I'm feeling I need an outlet for stress, right? And I was accused of being stressed in this song that they made, so I'm gonna act stressed and I'm gonna be like, all right, cool. I'm gonna talk about them now. They want to talk about me. I'm in a petty mood. Why not? You know, it's all fun. It's all good here. Come grab a beer later on. Why not? I'll shove it in your ear. I'm in an ICP mood lately. I don't care what anyone says. I love ICP. I don't like all their songs. Don't get me wrong. But I do love the ones I love, okay? And I'm like that with many bands. Anyways, we gotta stay focused, Tiffany. I gotta stay focused. We're talking about Zen, Miss Fearless Soul, and Sexy King Rob. That's his chosen name. I would never call him sexy or a king. Hello, Keith. I'm about to disappoint you. I am not positive today. I try to be positive as much as I can. I even try to play devil's advocate. But shots have been fired my way, and they want to play. They want to play with me. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you don't know the community I'm in. That's all right. This is more towards that particular group of people. But basically, there's this woman who misunderstood what I was trying to talk to her about, because text is funny like that. So instead of getting the correct meaning of what I was trying to tell her, she began attacking me like passive aggressively. And I kept trying to tell her, look, you're misunderstanding me. Anyways, that was the whole thing. I unsubbed from her channel. I don't talk about her. Move on. I talked about her last night because her boyfriend came after me, and I have no issue with him. So you know he's doing it because of her. Now, I use the term boyfriend, girlfriend loosely because they live in different countries. They've known each other for like 8 years. When I first met them, like 4 years ago, they told me they were going to meet each other. They said they were going to he was going to get on a plane from his American home and visit her UK home. That never happened, and it never will. So they're like pretend. They're like pretend boyfriend and girlfriend, because they're not really, it's not real until you meet, you know? You can have friends online and you can flirt and you can talk to people, but it's not a real relationship, like a romantic relationship, until you meet each other. Long term doesn't work, and they've never met in person, and they never will. Why? Because I think she wants to. I don't think he does. I think he strings her along. Hello, Spark. You know who I'm talking about? You must. I'm sure she fills you in on stuff here. Anyways, it's nice to see you. I hope your lady is doing well. She is one of my favorite ladies in this community. Rob and Zen will never meet each other. They will never meet each other. They will always be pretend girlfriend, boyfriend on the internet. And we're not talking about like teens. We're not talking about young people. We're talking about middle-aged people. Like, and they're gonna sit here and try to bully people on the internet. Like, grow up. I don't know. Maybe go out and find yourself a real partner in real life and not in this fantasy that you call the internet. Phoenix, I love you. Phoenix is my bird, if you guys don't know. Props to real couples. Fucking A. All right? They took shots at my marriage in this little video of theirs. They took shots at my marriage. Listen, my marriage is a real thing. I've been with my guy, my man, for 24 years. They've never had a relationship, I don't think. I think these are shut-ins that have never had real boyfriend and girlfriend. So they act tough on the internet. But in real life, they're just sad, lonely individuals. So they gotta, like, I don't know, be tough and cool on the internet. But the sad reality is that they have nobody. Hey, Colin. That's okay, Colin. No worries. I'm talking about Zen and Rob. I hate to call him Sexy King Rob because none of that's true. I don't know. I mean, Rob always, whenever he shows himself, it's always from one angle. It's always just his shoulder. I've said many times to this guy who acts like he's a bodybuilder, and he's not. I say, show me your abs. And I'm not saying that because it's sexual or because I'm into it. I'm pretty sure he's a fat guy. And he just shows one angle to make people think he's cut, but he's not. He's not defined. He acts like he's this big, tough dude, but he might go to the gym, but let me tell you something. He is not what he portrays himself. Hello, Eric. Jet! Oh my God. Hey, Jet. Hey, honey. I hope you're doing well. Oh, blast from the past, dude. Good morning, Eric. How are you? I'm shit talking. It's what I do best. Oh, Jet, I'm pretty good. I hope you are too. I'm a hermit too, Keith. Don't mistake what I'm saying. I'm not saying being a hermit is bad or even being a shut-in is bad. I'm saying don't act like you're a power couple with some person on the other side of the world when you can't even go out of your house and meet a real partner. Don't sit there and attack people and bully people, say that you're full of positivity and light. You're not. Just be realistic about who you were portraying yourself to be. Positive. It doesn't mean I'm always positive. I try to go off the teachings of Christ, but I'm terrible at it. Doesn't mean it makes me less of a Christian. People attack my religion all the time because I am not like this poster board child for fucking Christianity. Oh, look, I swore. I guess I'm going to hell. No, but I try. I do. I try my best. And that's all you can do is try your best. But my faith is in question. My marriage is in question. But what I want to question is why these two people, Sexy King Rob and Ms. Fearless Soul, aka Zen, haven't met. Like, why haven't you guys met each other? You guys are a boyfriend-girlfriend for 8 years. You love each other. You have each other's backs. You write fake AI songs on each other's behalfs to go after people and be insulting. Surely you guys have so much of a bond that one of you could get your ass on a plane and go meet the other one, right? Or it's all bullshit, which is more what I think it is. I think it's bullshit. I think you two aren't even interested in each other, or it's one-sided. I feel like it might be one-sided, you know? I think, and this is just my guess. I think Zen's into Rob. I don't think Rob's into Zen. I think Zen likes to try to control Rob's behavior on the internet. But she doesn't do a very good job. All right, Colin, sounds good. Acting like a jerk isn't useful. I can be a jerk, though. I mean, to be fair, this is me being a jerk. This is how I am when I'm a jerk. I just point out some shit, and I'm very blunt, and I say what everyone's thinking. All right, nobody wants to see this anymore. Let me change the picture. How about this? This is me and the love of my life, Gary. If you've been on my channel, you may have seen him before. This man and I have been through a lot of trials and tribulations. We've been up and we've been down. He is my rock, and I am always here for him. Zen and Rob will never have that. They will never have a in real life partner that would do anything for them like what I have. And I think what happens is that promotes jealousy. I'm not asking for people to be jealous. I hate that people would ever think to be jealous of anything that I have or am, because I try to be a very humble person. But sometimes I get irritated and I gotta just slap my blessings in the face of others and just hope that Jesus is like, I'll let this one go, Tiffany. I won't take that away from you. Rob must have the bluest balls. Have you seen Zen, Spark? Have you seen what Zen looks like? They decided to take shots at my appearance, which honestly, my appearance shouldn't matter to anyone, because you want yourself to look good in order to attract a mate. That's basically the gist of it, right? I mean, it is true that humans by nature tend to favor the better looking. They've done studies on this with children and everything, but whatever. I'm okay where I'm at in life, and I have a partner. I attracted my mate a long time ago, so I don't really need people to, care about what I look like. I'd rather people care about what I say or my personality or whatever, as a human being. But as far as my appearance, that doesn't matter. But people are so fixated on it, and that makes me think, why? I don't get it. I guess to get a reaction out of me, maybe. It's easy to attack a female on her appearance, right? Because society puts so much pressure on women and females. Phoenix, I'm sorry, my bird is really annoying. Hey. He's just excited because I'm out here talking. Well, I know, Phoenix. You're so silly. Society puts a lot of pressure on females to look their best. It's just how the world is, okay? And I get it, but for these two to come after me, it just reeks of insecurity. Like, all I did to these two people, which I didn't even do anything to Rob, really, was I told them what happened one day in their chat. I said, you misunderstood me, Zen. Her channel is Phoenix. Her channel is Ms. Fearless Soul. Oh my God, this bird. Ms. Fearless Soul. I unsubbed from there, but the day before I unsubbed from there, she misunderstood what I was trying to say in chat, and she just started to passively, aggressively attack my faith, my marriage, all that stuff. And ever since then, I've been getting attacked. because I rebutted that with a stream explaining exactly what happened and made them look exactly stupid. Like, you jumped the gun and you've made me an enemy. And not only have you decided that I'm your enemy, but now you're going to keep attacking me? Really? That's stupid. Why would you want me as an enemy? I make a way better ally. But have it your way. Zen has a nice accent, and that's it. I used to like Zen. I used to respect Zen. I mean, that'll never happen again. I've seen who she is. She's very insecure. She's very triggerable. If you talk to her about, look, I didn't know that if she was Christian, but they were talking about Christianity, just as a little side, like, recap. They were talking about Christianity in a stream, and I asked about tarot cards because Zen reads angel cards. I said, well, isn't it, they were saying something about how it's not Christian to do something. I'm like, well, what about tarot cards, you know? And I even posted it on my community tab, exactly what I said. I took a screenshot. I scrolled back after she started saying shit, and I took a screenshot because she doesn't keep her videos up. And it's very respectful what I said to her. I said something like, please don't take offense to this, but my point is, isn't it against Christianity to do this, which is what you do, after you're telling people you shouldn't do this? Well, I was trying to, like, open the conversation, not trying to fight, but maybe Zen is only used to fighting and not actually having adult conversations without the need to be angry. I don't know. Maybe she's never had adult conversations that had any depth or meaning. I mean, listening to them talk, it's pretty shallow shit. I like to talk about deeper things. I like to expand my mind and not just talk about bullshit. Now you could say, well, Tiffany, you're talking about other people. Isn't that bullshit? Absolutely. Absolutely. I would rather talk to you about, I don't know, the afterlife. I'm very interested in that. I've been listening to some reincarnation things with children, which is very fascinating, and the things that children say before they hit a certain age. I mean, anyways, but that's beyond the point, beyond what I'm trying to tell you. My point is this. Yes, I can talk about deep subjects, but also when people continuously attack me, I have an option of whether I want to respond or not. And people know me, and they know that I more than likely will give them what they want, which is a response. And I'm here to please, baby. Oh, yeah. But it's not going to be pretty. Rob is ashamed of his voice. He should be. I've always said, like, I'm huge into voices, females and males. And I've told Gary, even though I find him to be very attractive, I think he's a handsome man, and many others have told me this as well. I said, Gary, if I wasn't into your voice, I don't know if this would have worked out. And he goes, well, that's pretty shallow. I'm like, I know, but, like, we're all attracted to certain things. And there are just certain voices that are turn off. And Rob's is one of them. There's quite a few in chat that are a turn off as far as voices go. Shallow, maybe. Maybe there's some kind of, like, instinct in a female's brain that a man should sound a certain way. I don't know. What an edgelord, the Disney death hat. I don't know if I'm an edgelord, but I thought it was cute, okay? Zen loves to be the victim so she can cry about it and garner attention. Wow, Spark, I know that your woman has been in the community longer than you, but you have a very firm grasp on who these people are. And for that, sir, I applaud you. I'm probably the best Christian in chat. Yeah, Eric, you make the most money, you're the best looking, yada, yada, yada. Hello, Coffee Man. I honor structure and process what's useful. Well, that's a good way to be. People misunderstand me all the time too, Keith. Instead of just saying, Tiffany, what do you mean by that? They go, I'm offended. whatever she just said is offensive. I'm gonna attack her. Okay. They say Jesus, you know, as far as Christianity, turn the other cheek. Yeah. But we only have 4 cheeks, you know? What happens when you run out of cheeks to turn? Jesus never really told us what to do then. I might be going boating again this weekend. If I do, I'll try to make a video, maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to do this whole thing where I don't show myself on the internet. But that limits me then, because I like making vlogs and stuff, especially when it was with Gary and my dogs. So I don't know. We'll see. But I am trying to do this thing where I don't show myself, like, anytime, like, presently, because I get accused of a lot of terrible things just because I do like to show my body. I do like to show my body. You know why? Because I changed my body. And not everyone can say that. I went through a metamorphosis of sorts. And I'm very proud of that. And I never used to show skin, even when I was thin. Back in the day, I wouldn't say I dressed modestly per se, but I never showed really a whole lot of skin. And now that I'm in middle 40s, you know? And I think I look better than I did in my 20s. So, and I'm comfortable in my relationship with my man. This isn't about garnering men's attention. If anything, I get more women's attention. You guys don't even know. I don't just use YouTube, by the way. And I get females. I've said this so many times. I get females that come to me in private messages saying, hey, you've inspired me. And so, like, I try behind the scenes to just motivate them and amp them up and be like, you got this, we got this, let's go. And I don't get any credit for that because I don't show that. I'm not gonna out these women that don't want to be talked about publicly. But I get accused of, you know, flaunting my body for men. I flaunt my body for me. Everyone that knows me knows I'm married and I am not looking. I'm not into the polyamorous lifestyle. I am married. I am happy. I am comfortable with my man. I must be if I've been with him for 24 years. So when I show my body, people get pissy, I guess. I don't know. Hey, Piss Lord. Piss Lord. I don't know if I ever told you this, because I have a reputation in chat of having dick pictures, which is true. But most of them were given to me. Like, I didn't go to a dude on the chat and be like, I want to see your dick. Piss Lord, I've seen your dick. I saw a picture of your dick next to a remote control. Does this sound familiar, or am I mixing you up with someone else? Anyways, you don't have to answer that. My point being, you guys don't put your nudes on the internet because you never know who's going to end up seeing them, unless you don't care. If you don't care, then more power to you, you know? Let's spread that shit around. But honestly, most people, if they put their nudes on the internet, it's for someone they're into, you know? Or they're trying to show someone off. So maybe don't do it, because people will regret their decisions later. This is like a public service announcement for you guys. I'm pretty sure Jesus said when you run out of cheeks to turn, you smite them with straight hellfire. I like you, Piss Lord. That's a great interpretation. You accomplished one of the hardest things a human can do and stuck with it. Lots of people will be jealous of your success. Well, they shouldn't be. Don't hate. Motivate. Congratulate. But don't hate. I told her to give them. That's mine, and there is 3 inches not in the shot. Oh, so she had permission. All right, great. Fair enough. 3 inches not in shot. Listen to you. You have to be careful about the dark arts, right? For sure. I am sucking on the sweet titty of a Ghost energy drink to get me through this day. It's going to be a long day for me, you guys. And I'm hoping that it ends up in the gym because I really need to get to the gym. I have been a naughty little girl and I have been putting it off. I need to get back into the swing of things because I don't want to end up like Sexy King Rob where I'm all flab and I just try to take shots that look good in certain angles and lighting. No, I want to actually be fit. I want to actually have muscle definition. I can't do that if I just sit on my ass all day and fight with these internet clowns. Oh, people are pretty mad about this one picture. Let me show you guys. By the way, my husband co-signs this. He's totally fine with me showing this picture. I want to show you this picture because I want to show you this other picture. So watch this picture as I go find the other one, okay? Anime. Okay? You see where I've come from? I was always actually a thinner girl, but I got on some medications that made me fat and bloated. And when you stop the medication, it doesn't mean the fat comes off. No, it just means now you're not medicated and you're fat. Hi, Keith. I hope everyone's doing good. I am super cereal, maybe 2.5, but it wasn't a pro shot, just quick snapper. What do you mean you're super cereal? Are you super serious? I'm sad you didn't send all the 3. They were the beauty shots focusing on the girth. Listen, if you're gonna spread your nudes, you want the best nudes, all right? Don't take half-ass pictures. You want lighting, you want angles, you want maybe a theme, props. You think you could find yourself a tiny little hat? I'm just wondering, you know? Maybe a background, I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. But anyways, I'm proud of what I've accomplished and what I continue to work for, which is to be healthy and have a body that I'm comfortable in. You know, when I was at my fattest, I wasn't comfortable. I wasn't. And it's my story and I'll tell it a million times if I want. Because, I don't know how to they can't see this picture. I don't know why it zooms in like this. Anyways, I had a belly so big I looked like I was pregnant. I'll have to take a better picture of this so I can share this with you guys. This was my belly. And people thought I was freaking pregnant. I wasn't. I wasn't pregnant. It was a cupcake baby, is what it was. And now this is me. Well, this is me like maybe a month ago. So yeah. I wouldn't say I do this out of lust. I say I do it out of pride because I work for it. I work hard. Every day you make decisions. Every day your decisions will... But it's a decision that you've made. For me, I say this about fitness, but that could be anything. You make a decision to be kind to someone or to be cruel to someone. You make a decision whether you eat the healthy food or you eat the junk food. Every decision you make defines who you are as a person, physically and mentally and spiritually. So you got to ask yourself, are you making good decisions? If I were you, Tiff, I'm not even kidding. Print all those peckers out and make a Rolodex organized from smallest to biggest. Yeah, Piss Lord, it's called my Rolodex. I have them all archived. I don't actually... Despite what people say, I don't actually go back and look at them. Nah. I take them, I archive them, and that's it. Never look at them again. They're in a place that no one will find. In the cyberspace. But just know that I probably have, in our community, 15 or 20 people. And there's females in there, too. I am an equal opportunist. I'll take either or. Any of the nudes from our chat community that come to me, get archived, male or female. And I have one that is male that turned into a female. So there you go. I have the best collection. Every day is built by yesterday. That's a good way to look at it. And that's what discipline is, right? Discipline is you planning for your future. What is your current self going to do about your future self? That's called discipline. So if you don't eat the cupcake today, then tomorrow you won't feel fat. That kind of thing. The Rolodex would fetch a pretty penny in these communities. Nah, I'm not into the illegal shit. I'm not selling people's nudes. That's a crime, brother. No, they just stop with me. They stop here, end of the road. The fact that I have them is enough to piss people off. There are guys that have asked me to get rid of them, to delete them. Hey, it's not my fault it came across my hands. Progression. Am I flexing in this picture? You damn right I'm flexing in this picture. Why wouldn't I? Look, I have and skin. Hi, Slayer. I've always walked on a razor's edge. Well, I mean, I know that I myself am guilty of tap dancing on that fine line between confidence and cocky. And I do think it's funny when people call me insecure, when I'm just tap dancing away on that little line. Like pretty far away from insecurity, but okay. You know what I want to know? How many people in chat can kiss their feet like this? How many people in chat can bend this far, okay? It's not about how pretty you are, it's how flexible are you. Have you seen your feet in the last decade? That's what I want to know. Am I body shaming? You damn right. They body shame me. I'm a body shame you back, bitches. Because I know what I'm capable of. But they might not. Good Lord, I need to do something about my hair. Anyways. There's another shot of my belly. Don't mind my stupid face. I was born with it. She's going the distance. She's going for speed. She's all alone, all alone, all alone in her time of need. Do 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 do. Your time is precious, Ms. Tiffany, then there's stupid drama. Oh, I know. I know, but I had a little time to kill Slayer. It's almost over. I'm going to have to go soon. But I thought I would get my point across. And my point is that Zen and Rob are never going to meet. And the more they spend time on the internet with each other, the less time they're spending trying to find an actual, tangible, real relationship. So I say let them. Let them waste their boyfriend-girlfriend motivations on each other as they let real life pass them by with real partners and real happiness and real... Do it. Go ahead. While you guys spend time talking to each other about things that'll never happen, I myself am going to go out with my husband this weekend and next weekend and with him in real life. I'm a warrior against body shaming. No likes it. Oh, well, then let me point you in the direction of Sexy King Rob, because he likes to shame my appearance. Listen, I talk to people and I try to motivate them to be fit, to get up, to do the thing. I try to motivate, congratulate with no hesitate. But sometimes I fight fire with fire, you know? Sometimes it's the only way. That's right, Keith. Can't win on principle, so they attack you personally. How sad. And physically. They attack me physically, too. As if I should be ashamed of myself. I am not. I am proud. I'm a Leo, baby. I'm king of the jungle. Or queen of the jungle, I should say. It is very sad, Slayer. You know what? Sexy King Rob, he didn't even write the song. Like, I've done 3 songs. No, 3? No, 2. I've done 2 songs. As like an insult, like, you know, like a diss track kind of thing. And I wrote both of them. New age of AI where people just type some words in and it writes a song for you is cheating. If you're going to write a diss track, then write your own diss track. Write it yourself. Nah, they're lazy. Yeah, Slayer, I know some Geminis. I gotta keep my eye on you guys. You Geminis. You guys have a wonderful day. For me, it's gonna be a long one. I already know. I can feel it in my bones. I have a feeling it's gonna be a long week. So I'm gonna work hard. And then maybe this weekend I'll party hard. We'll see. We'll see. This is Titus when he was a baby. He used to wear pajamas. Anyways, I don't have a whole lot more to say about Rob and Zen other than you think you know a person and you're totally wrong. That's always disappointing. But this is how we learn. And no matter who you are, eventually you're gonna. So you can call yourself whatever you want. You want to call yourself Zen and you act like you want to promote positivity and, you know, kindness, and then just completely tell people off. You want to call yourself Sexy King Rob, actually just an insecure little boy that needs to lay off the cheeseburgers. So be it. So be it. The fuck? Thanks for the tip. I'll store that in the morning banks for a rainy day. Low-hanging fruit trolling is probably all the little guy can reach. See, don't feel good, short and Mexican. Oh, look. I don't go after race, ever. I don't care what race you are. We are all the human race. I don't attack culture or religion. I attack you based on whether or not you're an asshole. And even then, terms and conditions apply because I'm an asshole. So it just depends what kind of asshole you are, you know? So I don't go after too many people. I have a lot of friends that are assholes. Remember, friends, trolls smell like gym socks. Otis and Can Cat. A dork is a dork no matter what wrapping it comes in. Very true. I go race. It's funny most of the time. I feel like race is low-hanging fruit. I feel like ethnicity is low-hanging fruit. You know, to each their own. But I am not... I'm a lot of things, but I'm not racist. And I grew up in a predominantly white community. But it doesn't matter to me what color or what culture. Just don't be an asshole. Or at least be a funny, interesting asshole. It's the kind of assholes that I don't like dealing with. Heidi, you're so cute. I love everyone. I am a healer. I can only invest my time with non-dorks. Body shaming, hurtful, race jokes are just low class. Yeah, but there's a difference, Piss Lord. You can change your body. You can't change your race. Miss Tiffany, it's really difficult face-to-face with the hypocrites. I swear, I believe you. Self-esteem is kind of a trap. What do you mean? Why is it a trap? Cause I got no self-esteem. Oh, way, oh, yeah, yeah, oh, yeah, yeah. No, don't sing. Don't join in, Shadow. Cause I'm a sucker. There's nothing wrong with any race. Yeah, but if you're fat and you don't have a medical reason as to why you're fat, that just means you're lazy and you make bad decisions. See, there's a difference. Now, if you have a medical reason like hypothyroidism or whatever, or you're on a medication, whatever, this, that, the other, that's one thing. But let me tell you, most of the bitches, men and female and male, that I encounter here in this platform that are complete asshats and are overweight have no one to blame but themselves. No medical condition, none of that. They're lazy. They're lazy. They don't want to change. And it's a lifestyle change. It's not just, oh, I'll do this one day and it'll be fine. I'll be done. No, you have to do it the rest of your life. That's the whole, it's a commitment. It's a discipline. And these individuals that like to sit in the comfort of their own home behind a screen, that are overweight, and there's so many of them, and then they can just hurl insults at people because they're so sad and bitter on the inside. They should take and harness that energy that they have into hating on people and manifest it into something productive, like walking or lifting weights or meal prepping or something good, and not just trying to hurt people on the internet. It's just so stupid, but it's easy and it doesn't take much effort to call people out on shit. Oh, Tiffany has a big nose and she shows her body that I don't have and I want, and so I have to hate her. Please. Tiffany has a long-term committed relationship and she shows her ass, so she's a whore, and so is he. Please. Dude, get over yourselves. I'm going to leave you with that picture because I get so much shit about it. So let's show it. And Gary co-signs this picture, by the way. Might find it. Ooh, whip, beep, boo, whip. Oh, bow, bow. It's not this picture. It was also Gary's idea. I get so much shit for Gary's ideas. As we would walk and we'll take a picture for Instagram, right? And we take regular pictures too. But then in this particular picture, he said, make a muscle. And we're on a timer for the camera, right? And I go, why? He goes, just make it. Okay. And pictures taken. And I'm like, it. I said, can I put this on the Instagram? He goes, I don't care. You do whatever you want. Because that's the way he is. Okay. But anyways, I saw the picture. Where, oh, where has my booty gone? That's my booty and it's not wrong. That's me. That's my butt. I just show wizard pictures. Hello, Mace. Hey, I like your name. Mace Spray. I'm gonna shave my face with some mace in the dark. Bye bye, trailer park. If you can see, but those shorts, first of all, I did not order these shorts. I bought a mystery bag from this company and these were in there. And I was like, oh my God, I put them on and my butt cheeks hang out of them. So, but it shows more than a bikini. I mean, it covers more than a bikini. If I were to show my bare bikini pictures, people would probably lose their minds. But this is a picture of me in a bikini with my shorts on to cover up my bikini. And people have lost their minds over this picture. Why? Because I show like an inch of cheek. Whatever. It's my booty. I do what I want. I made this. I grew this butt myself and I worked this butt myself. This butt was a lot fatter, okay? I worked my actual literal ass off to get where I'm at. And I have to continue to do that or else I turn into a giant blob of a human and I don't want that. Not only is it not aesthetically pleasing, but it feels like shit. I know because I used to be there. I used to be technically obese. So when I show pictures like this, okay, yeah, ooh, sexy, scandalous, whatever. But you know who this picture actually reaches? None of you fucking factards. This picture reaches the women that have been struggling to lose weight. And they come to me and they're like, well, how did you do it? And I tell them, what are you doing? And we talk about goals. Like, you have no idea who I talk to away from the public eye. Is my ass inspiring people? I wouldn't go that far. But I will say that the people that come to me for help, they see these pictures and they see where I've come from. They see where I came from, 100%. Bird. Bird, bird, bird. Bird's the word. Everybody knows that the bird is the word. I thought I had another picture. I'm looking. So many pictures. So many. Oh, where has my booty gone? I'm gonna make up a stew. Bird. I'm gonna leave you guys with ooh, scandal. This is my scandal picture. This picture has been talked about more than I can say. This was another picture Gary chose to do. People don't believe me, but it's true. We were walking the dogs. We stop at the picture tree to take selfies for Instagram or whatever. I used to take pictures all the time to show progress or my downfall. And Gary was with me that day. I had a slip lead for Shadow. And I said, you know, let's take an interesting picture. We've taken quite a few. I've posted he wanted to do. He's like, here. And he took this slip lead out of my hand. He puts it around his neck and he gets on his knees. And I'm like, are you sure you want to do that? I'm going to put it on Instagram. He goes, yeah, do it. Oh my God, he literally just texted me just now and said, I love you. See, he knows I'm thinking about him. But anyways, I said, okay. And I posted it. And I got so much shit for this. Gary's a cook. Tiffany, you're into weird dog shit. No, dude. We're just hilarious, okay? Me and my husband can laugh. We can laugh at ourselves, we can laugh at each other, and that's what it's all about. I would rather laugh than cry any day. And until you have a relationship like that, and I hope that you all do get one like that, or even better. I hope that for everyone, even Rob and Zen. I don't think they're going to have it with each other, but they should go out and find that for themselves instead of hating on people on the internet. Let's not forget where this started. Who's the white trash internet whore? I don't know. I don't know your mom's name, Maximo. Hey, Dougie Doug. Anyways, I gotta go. I gotta get ready. I gotta go do things. So, if you're mad, stay mad. If you are happy, stay happy. Because the mad ones are always going to be the insecure, jealous little bitches who don't have what I have. And what I have is a partner that loves the shit out of me and would do anything for me. So, you know, hey, Angie. Yeah, I gotta go. I don't think I'm trying hard at all. I don't have to try. This is an old picture, by the way. And that's this is another reason why I'm on the no show. Because people think that I do this for them. And I don't. I do it for me. I take these pictures for me. The pictures on my Instagram channel, they're for me. So I can look back and look at where I'm at and where I've been. Like, physical-wise. The things I do with my husband are just for fun. We have a whole channel he's been on. We've done lots of videos together, but you guys, you haters, you've never seen those videos. Gary and I did a video where he cut my hair. We did a video where he tried breast lift tape. Like, we have fun, and people don't have it. I get it. I understand why they're like this, but it doesn't mean that, like I said, you have a decision to make. Are you going to be kind? Or are you going to be cruel? Are you going to be happy or are you going to be sad? Or are you going to mold yourself to the couch? It's always a decision, though. Anyways, be well, be happy, be good. I'll see most of you when I see most of you. You know, I'm always around the internet. I had to say things on my mind, you know. That's just who I am. I don't know that it'll ever change. Why should I? I enjoy it. Nice stream, Tiff. Have a good day. Tell Terry to keep burning it down. He's got the fellas green up in these tubes. Terry? Terry B? Like Terry with the boat? No, this is a news story, Maximo. Rewind the stream. I gotta go. I got things to do. Take care. Be well. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.